Hey, good morning. Hey, Professor. No, so I guess just to introduce myself. So my name's David. Um, you know, one of your students in your class for the Intro to Leadership. So for this assignment, I'm just explaining the two questions you asked in regards to what is diversity, and then so reflect on six primary dimensions of cultural diversity, shown in table 9.1, and then which type of diversity is easiest for me to embrace, and then which is the hardest one to embrace, and then explain both differences. So I'll just get started. Just ahead of time, I do have my little baby girl with me. She's right here in the back. Hopefully she won't be a bother, but her mom's doing some errands, so I have to watch her. But just bear with me. So I kind of had to write a few things down just because it is a lot to explain over in a course of 6 minutes. So I did write some notes just to kind of jog my memory and things like that. So first, what is diversity? So diversity to me is just it's an important piece to every society. You're gonna need diversity no matter where you are, because we're not all the same. We all have different beliefs, different religions, different just a lot of different things. Christ made us to be different, and so it's important to have that diversity because now it brings basically a new perspective. That way, whenever we walk, with our walk with Christ or just in life in general, we have those different perspectives to look at to see, oh, I can look at this situation one way, or I can look at like this the other way. And there's millions of ways because they're diverse. People are diverse in whatever they believe in and whatever religion they believe in and things like that. So, our lives are filled with people with different backgrounds, and it's an amazing thing to get to know one another. And that's something, me personally, as I look back into my life, knowing other people and realizing we don't cherish that enough. Cherishing each other, getting to know one another. I mean, yeah, technology is great, and I love that. But sometimes you miss that human connection where you're just able to talk to somebody and just have a regular conversation. Get to know them, how their day's been, their week, their month, their life, and figure out kind of who makes them who. So that's just a personal note from me. So the next question is reflect on the six primary dimensions of cultural diversity. So I would say the easiest for me to embrace is gender. Like, comparing male or female, that's easy for me just because I see everybody as one. I don't, no matter what you identify yourself as, I'm always going to look at you the same, no matter what, because we're all humans. We all, Christ gave us a chance to be able to give him the glory, no matter that. So to me, that it doesn't matter. Like skin, I look at you the same. I look at you as a brother, as a sister. I'm all open arms for anybody that's just willing to talk to me and just share their feelings with me, really. Now, obviously, I don't have any problem with anybody that has a different race or a different age. I see everybody the same. Now, the hardest for me would be mental abilities. The reason why I say that is because I like speaking to people on a face-to-face conversation, and so when someone's mentality, and that doesn't mean like they have like mental issues. I'm talking about they don't see the same things as I do in a certain way. So, for example, if there was work to be done, and you had a choice of whether getting it done the day prior it was due, or if you had the time the patience and just the ability to do it right now, in my mind, I would just, get it out the way. Don't have to worry about it. But for some people, that's not the case. And there's cases where I don't agree with people, depending on, just, talking to them, understanding how they see things differently. And that's great to have diversity, to have that other perspective of kind of how to face that situation per se. But for some people, for me, I work in the life insurance industry, so I speak with a lot of people over the phone, and a lot of people, they don't value life enough per se, and a lot of people, and since I talk with hundreds of people, hundreds of people a day, and it's just, I'm not trying to be rude, but people can be dumbfounded or just not, they're not there mentally. And whenever I do my job, a lot of people don't think my job is more of like a telemarketer or a scam or things like that. And it isn't. What I'm trying to say is people just don't have the mentality to be able to do what I do, basically, because they want to find the easy way out. It's always the easy way that's best for them. And so, for me, I just like, if I put my mind into something, I'm going to finish it no matter what, no matter how hard. I'm just going to do it, give it all I got, and move forward from it. And that's just that's my take on that. My main take I would for this assignment is, just love one another. Bye, everyone.